this year for my springtime purchasing. This battery for my garden. I decided there's some plants that I have to move and stuff. I have to do some rearranging of the garden because I put some plants in some areas that they're not supposed to be in. But I decided that I'm mostly gonna go with strictly medicinal seeds again this year because I do like them, even though there's been a few times where my farmer's out on that. There's been a few times where some seeds haven't sprouted, and we just stole my books. Oh well. But you know, some of it could have been me just not doing it right. Some of it could have been, who knows, you know what I mean? Sometimes things just don't always go right, but there has been a few different, like 4 different seeds that I couldn't get going from strictly medicinal seeds. But like I said, that could be on me. Who knows? I have this thing in my garden where I can grow miniatures. If you look at my Instagram, or just watch some of my YouTube videos, you'll see last year I grew the world's smallest poppy. Like literally smaller than my pinky. It was like half the size of my pinky nail. The world's tiniest poppy. The pictures are on my Instagram. And so this year, another thing I want to complain about that I think is kind of shit, but I mean, I'm one of those people who can see both sides to everything. So like, even though I think it's shit, it probably, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do when you run a business. But I noticed that the seeds, because I was looking at last year's catalog, and you can see I wrote down all the original prices for what I was going to do because I was going to make an order form. And then I looked on the internet, on their internet catalog, and all the seeds went up $1, and the seeds that you get went down. So I can't, like, was it mugwort? See, I can't really say which one it was because I don't remember. But one of them was like, it was like $3.95 for a pack of 50 seeds of a certain seed. And then it went up to $4.95 for a pack of 30 seeds. So yeah. But I'm still buying from them this year. But I just think that's kind of, I don't know. Get with the times, I guess prices go up, but I just saw, see, I'm not from this. So a lot of this don't make no sense to me. The way people act, the way people do things, a lot of it don't make no sense to me. And so I don't understand how you could raise the price of something $1 and then lesser the amount of product that you get for more money. But I don't know. When I start my business, I ain't gonna be like that. You know what I mean? And you know who else did that? Now that I feel like going on a little bitching rant, Odin is M.I. Gardner did that. And I was planning on actually going and buying a ton of seeds from M.I. Gardner this year, because last year, M.I. Gardner, their whole thing was that they had 99-cent seed packets. I went there on their website, and they're like $2-3. So I don't know. That's something that irritates me. I don't know if, I don't know. Maybe I just don't understand. I don't understand. Starting to get that warm, fuzzy feeling. Poppy! Pure poppy. From poppies that I grew. Just poppies and 100 proof vodka. Got that toasty, nice, warm feeling. Okay, yeah, so, yeah, that's, I find that irritating. I know when I start a business, I'm not going to do that. If I'm going to raise the price on something, maybe, I might raise the price, but I'm not going to raise the price and then lower the amount of product that you get. I think that's kind of shit. But who knows? I don't run this world. I'm not even from this world. But anyways, so I am going to get some meadow arnica, which last year was $3.95, but this year is $4.95 with lesser seed. Some common mugwort. Something I'm not going to tell you because it's a surprise. Some lavender bergamot. Some evening primrose. Possibly some meadowsweet. I'm going to get some more white sage seeds because I want to give white sage seeds out as a gift. Plus, I want to maybe get a couple more going. And some sweet violet. I want to have some violet for my shade area. A lot of things last year I put in the... Because, like, there's a large piece of my garden that pretty much only just gets shade. And so I'm... Like, I have to put some, like, straight-up shade plants there, or nothing grows. There's, like, a whole area where you walk in the garden, and at a certain time of year, everything's dead there because it needs at least some sun, and they're not getting any. And so I think that's going to have to be, like, the whole, like, full shade area. Like, there's a small piece of, like, the beginning of spring, like, 2 months, where that area gets some sun, like, early, and then shade for the rest of the day. But then there's, like, for the rest of the garden season, like, it's straight up don't get no. Once that tree, if you watch my videos, you'll know what tree I'm talking about. Once that tree gets all its leaves and starts coming this way, that whole area gets only shade. So I got some violets, some sweet violet for over there. And I'm thinking I'm gonna try one more time to do the hibiscus. The hibiscus is the one that I've tried a few times to grow, and it just won't grow. But could be my fault. I don't know. Some patchouli. I'm gonna try to grow a little patchouli plant, and some tobacco to grow my own tobacco. So that's what I'm gonna do this year, and I'm going to use the arnica to help with making some pain relieving ointments. Because if I do too much, I get like pain back here and right here because of the car accident that I was in. And I have pain stuff. I make my own pain stuff. And I showed you guys last year, if you watch my videos, this is my pain medicine that I make. And I really love her. That's why she gets the most special bottle, because she has so it would be cool for like a rubbing kind of thing. And then I don't think you could drink arnica, but I'll find out. I think it's mostly just a topical thing. Lavender bergamot, I'm very excited about that. Mugwort. I learned something the other day. I don't know. I have to do more research before I say anything about mugwort, because I could be wrong. It could be wormwood. instead of mugwort. But when I get my facts straight, I'll tell you. It's something about, it's either wormwood or mugwort, but you shouldn't plant them near your sage because sage and mugwort don't get along. Or maybe it's wormwood. I don't know. I'll figure it out. When I figure it out, I'll tell you. It was just like a passing thing. Yeah, so. But yeah, man. I'm a little butthurt about that. So the arnica was $3.95. Now it's $4.95 with lesser seeds. The mugwort was $2.95. Now it's $3.95 with lesser seeds. And I'm gonna buy from these guys one more time. And if I have another year of like steady trying, I'm not the world's best gardener, but I'm not fucking bad at it either. You know what I mean? Things I grow. And in reality, I've only bought seeds from, I think, them and another company. And it's just, who knows? See, with my hibiscus, it needs full sun, and I put it in the same area that I put my wild lettuce, and I'm just figuring out like the rotation of the sun and the way that the shade is going where everybody needs to be, so that they can get the adequate amount of sun that they need. My wild lettuce got bigger than the hibiscus. The hibiscus got like this big, and then the wild lettuce just kind of shaded it, and it probably shaded it to death. And then the slugs, little bastards. I had a whole ass fucking toothache plant, and it was doing so good. And then those little fuckers came and ate it. So we're gonna try that again next year too. So I'm excited about that. And then this is a book that a friend of mine gave me. It's called Herbs. Contributing letter editor Leslie Brimness. And boy, I just love this book. I just love this book so much. It's let's find out what year it's from. Let's see if I can get this first page. Reader's Digest Association. $1990, first American edition, 1990, copyright 1990. That's 20 years old. Wait. Who fucking knows? Like, math and numbers is not my thing. My thing is buns and flowers. Numbers are for people. I'm not even a people. Here's some ladies' mantle. I have this in the garden. I'm gonna get my very own little straw to go out in the morning time and suck dew from my ladies' mantle leaves. There's a lemon verbena. She's in my garden. I have aloe. I hope the lemon verbena survived. Marshmallow, I have that. And so many and I just love how it tells you things and shows you what the seed looks like. I just really like that. And then it goes into Ooh. Did you know that you can use hen and chicks for beauty? You you can use hen and chicks practically like you use aloe. Except for hen and chicks can be used for beauty too. It says infuse a tea for septic throat, bronchitis, and mouth sores and ulcers. cosmetic. Soak fresh leaves in a bath or facial steam to heal and nourish the skin. Apply juice from fresh sliced leaf or decoction to warts and other skin blemishes. I had no idea. And then goes on. It gives you, I just love this book. Cooking with Herbs is a section that it has. And it just gives you so many great recipes. I think there's a recipe I want to try. But first I need an oven. They have lovage soup. Wrap it with mustard and thyme. Hazelnut and sage pate. Ooh. No meat. I thought pate was like a meat thing. Hazelnut and sage pate sounds really nice. Green mayonnaise. Angelica and mint sandwiches. Look, that's my kind of salad right there. You see that? It's a salad with a bunch of flowers and nasturtiums. I'll make a video one day. I'll go out there and make some breakfast and show you. I like to make grits. My favorite way to have grits is with grits and butter, honey, and cream. And then I like to go into my garden and get my flowers and put flowers all over my grits and just sit there and eat it. I should make a video sometime. Ooh, yeah, here's one. Rose petal jam. I don't need a oven to do that, so that's cool. They have herbal drinks, peppermint syrup. They talk about drying herbs and drying baskets. Drying flour. Look, flower arrangements. And something that I'm getting really, really, really into is talking with flowers, the language of flowers. And so, like, each one of these means something. It's not just something pretty. You know what I mean? Like, here's a bridal one. Because my friend just got married today. Happy married day. I hope you have a great life. I hope your marriage is full of love and joy. This is a marriage bouquet. And it's a bridal, they're called nosegays. And centered around a pale pink new dawn rose. So the rose is in the middle. And then it means pure and lovely are sprigs of mint, which stand for virtue. And then sage, which stands for domestic virtue. Forget-me-nots for true love. Golden marjoram for blushes. Myrtle for love. Lime blossom for conjugal. Conjugal. Conjugal love. Rosemary from remembrance. And a rim of variegated ivy for fidelity. So that whole thing right there is a marriage, a bridal bouquet. And it all stands for something. And I just think they're freaking amazing. And they all mean something. That's enough. Thank you. It has wreaths. Different kinds of wreaths. I think it would be fun to make a wreath in my garden. Just make a wreath in my garden from my garden stuff and hang it in my garden. Herbal baskets. This is something I'm super interested in too. Look how cool it is. For dried flowers. Garlands. Once I have a real home, I'm going to be starting to do all this stuff. Potpourri balls. Aren't these so cool? That is so awesome. Potpourri recipes. They have recipes for beauty, herbs for health. And they give cultivating and harvesting herbs, so it gives you tips and tricks on how to do things. And here's calendula. That's a big staple in my garden right there. So if anybody's interested, it's a pretty old book, but if you can find it, it's RD Home Handbooks, Herbs, by Leslie Bremness. That's the contributing editor. Reminisce? I don't know. I can't say it right. Tweakers are running around. Did I tell you the other night a tweaker came by? See, this is the live by the sword, die by the sword. This is what happens when you live outside and your home is literally on the sidewalk. Is that if somebody comes by with mental health issues, or if they're all fucked up and they decide to be all fucked up around your stuff, you're probably gonna pay the price. Some lady came by the other day screaming and yelling, and she's probably, you know, obviously on a lot of meth, because everybody around here is on a lot of meth. Meth is a big fucking thing out here. And I guess you've seen, I have a sign on the trailer that says beware dog. And I heard her outside kicking and screaming. And you're just so used to it. You know what I mean? Just so used to hearing people just going through it. So I don't really pay much attention most of the time. So she's outside hooting and hollering about whatever the fuck she's going on about. And then she starts yelling, "You stole my dog." And I think she saw the beware dog sign, and something happened in her fucked up head where she thought, who knows what she thought. But all of a sudden, she throws a fucking can of food through the back window and breaks the fucking window. And that was like right after I had showed you guys how to fix the whole gash in the trailer. We took out the whole back window right there. Right after, man, we fixed that shit, and that bitch broke the window in the back. And that's enough. And there's nothing that can be done about it. You know what I mean? What is a homeless tweaker gonna do? They're not gonna buy me a new window. They're not gonna do anything. They're just gonna carry on about their lives, go down the street and break something else. And I do a lot of shit living outside. I don't know if you want me to make some videos about what it's like to live in a camper, but put up with a lot of fucking shit, especially in a place where it's meth and heroin is like, I say 89% of the people outside are on some sort of drugs. And you know, I don't do drugs, but I used to drink a lot. Like, I was literally blacked out drunk for almost 20 years. And so, it's just, once again, I get it. But I'm on the other side, even though I get it. You know what I mean? I get that she's fucking nuts. Who knows how many days she's been out. She probably got a little psychosis. I've done a lot of stupid shit in my life, too. I fucked up people's property, being drunk, smashing shit, breaking shit. And, you know, I lived for 20 years without even knowing that I had PTSD. And then just getting what do you call it? Traumatized just made my PTSD into a bigger PTSD. Now I have CPTSD because I've had many, many, many hardcore traumatic experiences, and makes my life hard. I'm very I'm watching, to put it like that. I don't trust people. I don't trust many people. I don't trust really very many people. And yeah, but I mean, see, those are the videos I don't make because it's actually like part of my life and I don't feel like sharing. But yeah, that's the real. And I don't know, maybe I'll make some videos, but yeah, when you live outside with everybody who's outside. So there's a lot of people outside who got some issues. And yep. And you gotta deal with those issues. But what can I do? You know what I mean? Some crazy shit. Just duct tape the window because I don't have the money to get a new window. So I have two windows. One is covered in duct tape and the other one is covered in some other stuff. But I guess that's it. I'm getting a phone call, so